Hello again, it's me. Um, I just want to show you a little bit about children's books. There's a lot of different ways to do them. I like the 8.5 by 11, and this was the first one that me and Angela did. I wrote this story. I have other Hallie stories that I need to figure out what I'm doing, but you can see how far along ago it was. I just want to show you maybe this page here. You can see all the words on that page. And the artwork's wonderful, but the kids would want to ask questions, or I found that the artwork kind of described what was um, on the page, and I didn't really need to have all the words because the artwork was enough and I could diminish the words. So that's the original one. It's like I said, it's paperback, and it says 21 pages, but with the forward and everything else, it ends up being about 25 pages. And that is, but I think it's for the saddle stitched paperback, you can have less pages. Now for a hardback, you have to have a minimum of, I believe, 25 pages. And since I got rid of some of the artwork and a lot of the words, so I think this is one of the pages that I showed. Yeah. Let's see, then here's another one, but here's this one. This is the one with the hummingbirds at the feeder. See how many less words? Much better for reading to young people. So you can see some of the stuff, and what I did was I added a picture of a real hummingbird in the back just to extend the length of the book so I could make it a hardback. Otherwise, and I didn't want to add more pictures back. I took some of the artwork out just because it wasn't necessary and it wasn't going to add to the story. So to get the hardback, and I was having a really hard time. I can show you some of the fails on this one. Getting the edge, the title on the edge. Now this one came in the rain, and you can see it's even a different color than the color it was supposed to be. And I really measured and everything very carefully, and this should have been right here. This black strip should have been on the edge, but it did not end up on the edge. And the color was off, and the cover was bent. Right here, there's a crease right here. So you can see it if I do this. And they're actually really two different colors. Then I thought, well, if I just move it over by that much, then it should end up in the right place. Well, guess what? I think this one I measured out really good, and I think something happened in the processing. It wasn't very good. So I went for the next one, and guess what? I moved it over the right amount to be on the edge, and it was on the front. So those are fails, but at least the color is a little bit more accurate. This is just a whole nother one where I just, it turned out fine. I just, sometimes you have to, I think, oh, I know what happened in this one. I was so busy trying to get the thing on the cover that I missed. Is this the one where I missed the quotation marks? I left them out. Oh my. So those were my fails on that one. But you can get proof copies, but the thing is you might want to go over it a few times, download the print files, verify everything 100 times, because I thought I had it and I didn't. And I printed out several copies, and it costs you money. And the shipping costs the most, actually. You get the wholesale price on the book, what it costs to print them. And but then you have to pay for shipping and handling, and that really adds a lot to the cost of the book. It's another thing you have to consider. So I ended up with this one, and it's good, and gonna take it to a bookstore in town and see if what they think about this one, because they already gave them this one. That's one of the things I do, is I do go to bookstores and different places and try to get them to carry my books and offer doing a reading, and I give them free copies of the books to review. But because of COVID, that kind of slowed down a lot. I also tried a Google ad, but that's a whole nother story. So ciao for now. Bye.